Previous demonstrations or protests by the Islamic Movement of Nigeria members were equally violent. There are enough video clips, and we have them everywhere in our phones. They are on the internet and other reliable media outfits. Video clips, pictures, and all of this of people attacking security agents and security establishments, military personnel, as in the case now. Some of these members carry weapons, while a large number of them deploy projectiles of various forms that have left several persons hospitalized with varying degrees of life-threatening injuries. This is not good for our nation. Another thing that stands out in the IMN violence is the destruction targeted at public and private property. In the last few days, under consideration, they willfully destroyed cars belonging to law-abiding citizens, while also destroying vehicles belonging to law enforcement agents and the Nigerian military. Furthermore, there is a pattern of these IMN members aiming their protests to spill into commercial areas, which gives us the sense that there could be a deliberate ploy to overrun businesses with the intention to loot and pillage more in the center of the city, even when an incoming influx of their members is prevented from accessing the city. We therefore caution the appropriate military and security agencies that they have limited time to contain the lawlessness of IMN and take steps to make its members desist from fomenting crisis forthwith. The demanded action will include identifying the cell leaders that are coordinating these attacks on Nigerians and those with the duty of protecting these cells. Where the authorities fail to rein in the IMN, we have no other option than to come out in full to demonstrate that it is not only IMN that has the monopoly to protest. We shall meet the extremist group on the street, member for member, until they learn to respect the secularity of Nigeria and the supremacy of the Nigerian Constitution over dubious sectarian creeds. We strongly advise that the federal government wakes up to its responsibility and proscribes the lawlessness-oriented terrorist organization that the Islamic Movement of Nigeria has proven itself to be. The hate speech by the organization must be curtailed immediately. Failure of the federal government of Nigeria to act within the next 72 hours of this notice will force the civil society organizations in this coalition to stage a mass protest in Nigeria on Monday next week. The United Nations and all relevant supranational bodies are urged to warn the sponsors of the Islamic Movement of Nigeria, who are domiciled in Iran, to stop sponsoring terrorism on the Nigerian soil. Its sponsors believe that the poison that the group is spewing on the streets of Nigeria is good. If they believe that this is good for Nigeria, then they should give their members termless visas and one-way flight tickets of these youths and radicalized individuals to come and take up practice in their nation of Iran. Ask ourselves again and again as Nigerians, if this was really a Charlie boy leading a Shiite procession, is this the kind of stupidity that must be allowed and mistaken for bravery? We say a big no. Nigerians must sound it loud and clear that never will any group, any individual, any sect be allowed to disrupt the communal peace or the commercial activities of Nigeria as a nation. Nigeria is no kangaroo republic, and we will not allow IMN to rise to the level of Boko Haram.